All right, so Prime One Studio had its next level showcase, and after watching it, felt a little lackluster. I mean, it was only an hour long. I feel like these previous next level showcases have been multiple hours, so many new reveals, so many new IPs. But this one felt like all Prime One is really doing these days is video game stuff and anime, which I like both. I don't typically collect those types of statues. And, they're doing the boys stuff as well. So they're doing show-related comic book stuff, but very light on the comic book material. But even though it was kind of lackluster, I think they only revealed a handful of pieces. Again, it was only an hour. It was a part one. There's going to be a part two. They did reveal two brand new, amazing Prime One Studio, of course, Berserk statues. So that's what we're going to take a look at today. Before they show the new reveals, they show the Eclipse diorama, which I did a reaction to. It's a little risque. Casca is in the nude. She recently got brutally assaulted by Griffith, and they even blur it out for the sake of YouTube. Well, I guess here first is the 1/6 scale pairing based on Kentaro Miura's art, which so is this, and so is the new reveal. But yeah, so they kind of gave another look at this, which I want to say is already up for pre-order. Beautiful piece. What I think is what's great about it is that you don't have to collect an entire line of quarter scale statues. You can kind of one and done it with that piece and with one of these two reveals coming up. But first thing that we're going to see is a Femto statue. So when I saw the tease coming across the screen, man, it was like I was hit with nostalgia. You'll see the egg of the perfect world, the shell that incubates Griffith and turns him into Femto, very reminiscent of the quarter scale Falcon of Darkness statue. But this time it's a recreation of, again, Kentaro Miura's artwork, where he is first hatching from the egg, which is going to make this more of a compact piece. It's not going to be nearly as tall as the original. I'm pretty sure this is quarter scale as well. Here's the original artwork for it. And this is one of the statues, really the original Femto statue is what made me say, that's it. I gotta read Berserk. I gotta see what the source material is for this. The egg with the eyes, and it was crying blood, the cracked shell, the inside of it looking like flesh, red skulls on the base. So this kind of, obviously it reminds me of that. It's literally like, it could be the scene right before that piece. So him being all curled up in the shape of the egg, the wings unfolding. Yeah, this scene made me want to get into Berserk. The statues drove me to the hardcover deluxe editions that Dark Horse is printing. So you got Femto, the birth, beautiful, disturbing piece. The base looks very similar to the 1/3 scale line. Damn, do we know what scale this is? Oh, here we go. Yeah, so that's quarter scale. That looks like a quarter scale piece. All right, so then we're back to these pieces, which I want to say they might have started shipping already. I didn't like how they were smaller scale. This is quarter scale. This piece is incredible. Again, you can get it one and done. You don't have to have multiple pieces around it. And the next reveal, I'm going to say it right now, I think it's a little bit controversial. I feel like PCS is going to be a little bit upset about this, y'all. But all is fair in love and war, right? Just because they came up with this idea, this concept, do they really own it? Is Prime One Studio not able to make fine art life-size busts that have a diorama scene built around it? Let's take a look at this new reveal, man. A new journey has begun. This is an unpainted render. You see Casca. You see Farnese. Or is that Casca? What did we see? Was that Serpico first? So everyone is here. Yeah, okay. Casca, Farnese, it was Serpico who I saw first. It looked like Golden Age Casca with the hairdo, but it's actually post-Eclipse Casca. We could see guts forming in the background. They don't have a Farnese or Serpico statue yet, right? So here's the inspiration for the bust. Guts in Berserker armor. The Black Swordsman Guts as a full figure. Isidro here. Here's Shirky. So it's the whole crew. Here's Guts with the Dragon Slayer. Actually, it is Berserker armor Guts as well. So he's got the Berserker armor. Puck is on his shoulder. You've got some of the cape. Griffith's mask. And then here is the life-size bust portion. Helmeted Berserker armor. Dang. Hold on, I'm trying to get a good 1/1 scale. Life-size bust. So this is basically the fine art bust line from PCS. to the T. They really copied it, bro. You have a life-size bust. I'm assuming a quarter scale Guts and the rest of the crew. And then what is this? Like a half scale Griffith? But again, another piece where you don't need to collect an entire line. Oh, and on the back it's got, is that the original Skull Knight, the king, before when he had the Berserker armor? That's what that looks like. I don't think that's Guts on the throne. Hold on, I sped it too fast. Sorry, guys. Yeah, so feels like that's like a half-scale Griffith helmet and mask and face and all that. Yeah, you could collect this one piece and have a definitive Berserk statue. I saw some comments live saying they would have rather just had the Berserker armor life-size bust. I'm a fan of this type of statue. The Millennium Falcon arc. I think that's my favorite arc, man. I love seeing Griffith reborn. So what do we have here? We have, I feel like that's Skull Knight, man. Could be Guts. You've got the Demon Dog here. Is that actually the Guts dog? Yeah, I think that, yeah, with the missing left hand, the Guts dog. I'm seeing Apostles here on this side. Yeah, this looks like one of the weapons from the Daka. Isidro. They're showing what he's going to look like colored. Shirky with her fairy. Farnese, Serpico, Casca, the mindless version, and then Guts. Yeah, man. If I can get this house sold and I can reduce my overhead, that is definitely a piece that I would collect because that's all you need. That's all you need is that one fine art bust scale. They did reveal a Ninja Scroll piece, which I have been recommended Ninja Scroll since before I ever even thought of starting YouTube. I really got to check out Ninja Scroll. They're making statues for those. They showed other Transformers stuff. They teased God of War Ragnarok again. Video games. I love video games. I'm not a video game statue collector. I would collect Berserk stuff. And man, I think that these three pieces look great, but the fine art life-size bust is for me. What do you guys think about it? What do you think about them stealing PCS's idea and concept? That's crazy, right? Makes you think that PCS is doing something right. Sound off in the comments below. Stay minty fresh. Peace.